Hey, 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 Pajama Gramma here with today's chronic painkillers prescriptions. Tips, tricks, and strategies to help you kill your chronic pain and take back your life. Live the life that you want, that you love, that you deserve to be living, not the one that you think you're stuck with because you happen to be somebody that is experiencing chronic pain or chronic illness. Today's prescription is called Pets and Plants and Other Living Things. Now, for the longest time, I will make a painful confession. I had 2 plants in my house. I had a lot of plants outside, but I've got like a totally black thumb. And maybe because I tell myself I have a black thumb and that I can't grow plants, because when I was a kid, we had the most incredible vegetable and fruit and flower gardens in the area. I mean, we had 13 flower gardens growing up, and we had, I don't know, like a garden that was the size of a football field that was where there used to be a pig pen. So the soil was amazing, and we could grow just about anything back there. And we did. My dad would bring things back from all around the world because he traveled a lot for his job, and we would grow amazing things, except for like eggplant and stuff. I don't know why, but I don't really care for eggplant that much. But we would grow all kinds of things. We grew peanuts and just really fun stuff over the years. So I probably have a green thumb, but after I grew up and stopped gardening with my family and picking weeds for hours in the summer, I decided I didn't have a green thumb. So I only had 2 plants in my house up until recently. And one was the plant that we received at my grandfather-in-law's funeral. And the other one was a begonia that I had gotten as in the hospital when I had a sudden cardiac arrest. Now, begonias are annuals. They usually die, but for some reason, I have been able to keep this begonia alive and going, and now it's growing in these really fun, funky shapes in a pot for 7.5 years. It's really funny, but I've had those 2 plants. Until recently, my daughter's like, you need some life in your house. We're getting you some more plants. So she's been getting me plants and potting plants. She actually just got me one of those Venus flytraps that we're trying to grow, and I'm like, I don't know what Venus flytraps are, but I guess they're good for pets. Which leads me to today's prescription. Do you have something besides yourself that's alive, living with you, that you need to pay attention to and take care of? And you're probably thinking, well, why is that important? Now, if you've got a spouse or significant other, if you've got kids, if you have cats, dogs, any type of pet, or plants, those are all other living things. And the reason we want other living things around us, well, is simple, because of love, and we need to love and care about other things. But the simple act of caring about other things, being responsible for things outside of ourselves, motivates us to make progress, move forward, and do things even when the pain is trying to stop us, even when we don't feel like it. Even when it's really hard for me to get up and down the stairs, I inherited cats from my kids. So I have 2 cats, and their litter box is downstairs. So some days, some mornings, it's really, really hard for me to get up and down the stairs. But I know I need to take care of the cats. I need to feed, I need to water, and I need to clean out their litter box every single day. So that is just a thing that gets me moving, even when my brain and my body are saying, stay in bed, you don't want to move, you hurt, you ache today. My other side of me is saying, no, I have these little living creatures that depend on me for their care and feeding, and so that motivates me and gets me moving when my body says I really don't want to. So today's prescription is, do you have any living things in your domicile that you're responsible for, that you're responsible for keeping alive? And maybe it's just an orchid. If I'm looking at an orchid right now, and all I have to do is put a couple of ice cubes in that orchid once a week. And that is all the attention and care it needs. And maybe that is a place to start for you. Depending on where you are in your chronic pain journey, maybe all you can do is have an orchid that you have to give an ice cube to once a week. Or have somebody else give an ice cube to once a week that you can see and watch it growing. And, you know, orchids are just freaking beautiful. How can you look at an orchid and not be in awe and wonder of how amazing and gorgeous they are? So that's another thing that living things bring to us. So today's prescription is find something that's living that can count on you, or if you're not able yet to take care of it yourself that you can just see in your environment to motivate you to get to the point where you are able to take care of it. That's today's prescription. Make it an awesome day, and I will see you again soon with another Chronic Painkillers prescription. Bye.